What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here. Just arrived in Munich, so that's why you haven't got your predicted lineup and match preview videos yet, but we're going to do a bit of a combined video today for you, just because it's a massive game tomorrow.
We're just good, we're sick like that. That's where we're sick bros. That's
exactly. So obviously the last game in the group stage, pretty much a meaningless game.
Pretty much, I mean, it's the definition of a meaningless game. So
Yeah,
it can't move up, can't move down.
It's even more meaningless than our Audi Cup final.
At least we got a trophy out of that one. Yeah, we had a penalty shootout. It was a great day out. Jack Rolls getting a penalty. It's even less meaningful than that, but you know, it'll be a good experience for the lads, the young boys.
So obviously, there's been a lot of senior players that haven't travelled. Do you want to run us through the team news?
Yeah, so Winkson and Ndombele are still out. Lamela still has that mysterious injury which he gets every time this year around this time, which he just disappears. He's just floated into the distance.
Literally, it's the same time every year as well.
He starts off well and then it just disintegrates.
Maybe he just doesn't like the winter.
I don't know what it is. Yeah, he just takes the winter off every season. He'll come back in February or something, March. But anyway, and then I think Aurier, Vertonghen haven't travelled. I'm not sure if Kane travelled. I think he maybe hasn't travelled as well. But he's definitely not going to be playing, especially from the start. So it's going to be obviously a makeshift team. Jose said he's going to make a lot of changes. So it should just be it's going to be a makeshift team. It's going to be players who hopefully going to be making a claim for the first team as well as some youngsters going to be involved. So I'm excited to see what they've got to offer, to be honest.
Do you reckon Bayern are going to make a makeshift team as well?
Jose said he expects Lewandowski to play because he's going for that record. But other than that, I expect a makeshift team because they've lost the last two games and they can't really afford to be dropping more points in the league. They sit 7th in bad form, so I expect probably a changed lineup for Bayern as well.
But you know, you're looking at players like Troy Parrott, Ollie Skip, Tanganga, Kyle Walker-Peters, all going to get a start. I know Kyle Walker-Peters did get a start in the new camp last year, but it's going to be what an experience it's going to be for those lads.
Yeah, I think especially the players they'll be playing against, even if it's a makeshift Bayern team, there's still some top quality talent there. So it's going to be a test for them, and it's going to be a real opportunity to show what they can do and what they're made of. Yeah,
even though it's a nothing game, it's still a Champions League game for the senior team in the Allianz Arena. So it's still going to be a massive occasion for them.
It's a big occasion for those players. So if they can rise to the occasion, then it can set up nicely for the rest of the season.
All right, so let's get in with the predicted lineup. Obviously, it's going to be a 4-2-3-1 formation like we've seen under Jose so far. Gazzaniga in goal, or does Austin or Whiteman?
Yeah, well, Brandon Austin just signed a new contract today, so clearly Jose sees something in him. I expect Gazzaniga to play, though. I haven't heard any indication that they're going to play a youth keeper. So I expect Gazzaniga to play. All
right, so Gazzaniga in goal. Right back, Kyle Walker-Peters?
Yeah, I expect him to play. Left back, Danny Rose, I expect him to come in.
Yeah, so I've heard Danny Rose is going to be playing. And then centre-back's an interesting one.
So I've heard Tanganga's for sure going to be playing.
That's what Alistair Gold said, didn't he?
Yeah, it says who's going to partner him as well, the Foyth or Sanchez.
I mean, I think it's a bit unfair to play Tanganga and not play Foyth, because Foyth has been, obviously, Poch brought him in, he's looked good in the first team, and it's just unfair to freeze him out like that with Tanganga getting a game, I think.
Yeah, I would play Foyth personally, but I have a feeling he's going to play Sanchez with him, get a bit of an experienced head next to him, a bit more experience than Foyth is. So I expect Sanchez, but I think I would play Foyth. I think it is unfair if Foyth doesn't play, to be honest. I agree with you. I think I like him. I like Foyth, but maybe Jose doesn't fancy him. I guess we'll wait and see tomorrow.
Yeah, well, personally, I would go for the particular lineup. If you weren't here, I would go for Foyth and Tanganga. But look, let's go for Davinson Sanchez, but we won't be surprised if Foyth plays, basically. In the double pivot, Wanyama's travelled. We haven't seen him for a long time.
Long time, and for good reason, because you know we all know that Wanyama, I don't know if he can do it anymore, and I think it will say a lot if Jose plays him tomorrow. Maybe he sees him as a potential option, but hopefully he gets some minutes. And look, everyone's always hoping he can get back to his best form, blah blah blah, but it doesn't seem like it's ever going to happen. So I mean, maybe he'll play tomorrow. Him and Skip partnering in the midfield. Obviously, if Wanyama gets back to his best, he's a valuable asset and he can be better than Dyer for sure in that role. But It's so hard talking about Wanyama.
I know. Injuries kind of took his toll on the guy, unfortunately.
I
But
expect him to play tomorrow.
so you're going for Wanyama and Skip.
Yeah.
Oh, the joy.
Yeah, we're going to control that midfield big time.
It's not even that, but they're both just so uninspiring. They don't have any attacking play to both to them whatsoever.
Yeah, but neither did Dye and Sissoko, and we won.
But at least Sissoko drives forward.
True. But we'll see. Look,
and Sissoko scores when he wants.
But Skip's a young player. He's got a lot of potential. I think it'll be a good outing for him tomorrow.
I mean, I would play Winksy in there with.
He's injured.
Oh, he's in. That's a good point. Winksy's injured.
There's not no options, to be honest. And Ndombele's injured. Winks is injured. Unless you want to play Dyer again and risk him not being fit for Sunday, it's got to be Wanyama and Skip.
I'm starting to worry about Ndombele a bit. You know, he keeps getting these injuries on and off.
Yeah, it's true. It's a worry. It is worrying. I know he's young. He's only his first few months, but the amount of injuries he's had already does seem a bit worrying. Niggling injuries as well that just come out of nowhere, and it's usually not during games. It's like during training or whatnot. It is frustrating because you want him to get that run of games and then get fully into the season. It just hasn't happened for him yet. Hopefully, given time, it'll happen. But it is slightly worrying the amount of injuries he's getting.
And the three behind the striker. Let's start with the middle. We're going to go for Christian Eriksen.
Yeah, I think Eriksen will get a run out tomorrow. A game that means nothing. Get him out in the shop window. Maybe someone will come in January. There's rumours we're going to prepare a swap deal for Bale for Madrid. Maybe, you never know. I expect him to play. I expect Sessegnon to play on the left-hand side. So that'll be good. His first start, I think. Yeah, I think so. So that'll be exciting. And I think Lo Celso will play on the right-hand side.
And Lo Celso on the right. Is there anyone that we've missed out that could potentially play up there?
No, not really. You got Lucas, you got Son, you got Dele, but they're all going to be rested. Who else we got? That's it, really. So I expect them to play. I think they deserve a rest, and he said he's been saying a lot how he needs to get these players on the pitch training, and so he can develop his methods on the pitch, and that's why he's left them most of them at home.
And then obviously Parrott up front.
Big day for Parrott. 17-year-old leading the line in a Champions League game for Spurs. I'm so excited to see what he has to offer. Obviously against Colchester he started, and that was an awful day for everyone all round. But I'm very excited to see what Troy Parrott can do against this Bayern Munich team. Obviously, look, don't want to put too much pressure on him because he's still young, and whoever defenders Bayern play, they're going to be good quality defenders. So you can't expect him to, go out and score a hat-trick. But if he can do something, then that's very exciting for the future. And Jose clearly expects a lot of him.
So let's just run through that lineup one more time. It's Gazaniga in goal, Kyle Walker-Peters right back, Danny Rose left back, Tanganga and one of Davinson Sanchez or one fourth centre back. In the double pivot, it will be Skip and Wanyama. Right wing, Lo Celso. In the middle, Christian Eriksen. And on the left, who did we say on the left? Sessegnon. And then up front, Troy Parrott. If that is the lineup, what scoreline are you going for?
I mean, we'll probably lose, but as long as we go out there and show a bit of attacking intent and go for, I think if we just have a good, have a bit of fun, I think that's the main thing. I know I sound like a PE teacher, have some fun and you have a good day, but I think it's not important. I think the important thing is that they just showcase their abilities. If Sessegnon could get an assist or something, or Parrott can get a goal, and they just show that they can compete at this level. That's the main thing, and get some minutes under their belt. It should just be a low stakes event. I'm gonna go. I think we'll probably lose. Hopefully we get some goals. Maybe 3-2 or something.
No revenge for the 7-2.
No, don't see it. Not in this game, and it's not really revenge, is it? Let's be honest. So hopefully we can meet them in the knockouts, and that'll be revenge.
So what you're saying, this game is more to do with player development and seeing players on show than the actual result.
For sure, it's a big opportunity for these young lads to show they can do it at this level. But other than that, there's not much really to this game, is there? So let's just enjoy it.
Yeah, you're right. So basically, we're just here to see the Christmas markets and drink some beer and watch a youth game, basically.
See some goals. That's what we want to see. Hopefully they go and attack the opposition. They try and get Bayern on the back foot at some stages, but I'm not expecting too much from this game.
All right. You heard it here first. We're only here for the sesh. Like, subscribe, and comment below. We'll be in the stadium tomorrow, so watch out for all the content revolving the game tomorrow. And as always, come on, you Spurs.